Willkommen zurück zu Tales of Berseria. Ich habe mich inzwischen hier so ein bisschen mit meinem Equipment beschäftigt und all so ein Krams. Ja, ein bisschen was aufgewertet und auch nochmal die Artes bin ich durchgegangen und schau mal, was ich jetzt da irgendwie machen kann und werde und ob das so alles hinhaut, wie ich mir das vorstelle. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ne? Aber mir ist da halt auch so schnell aufgefallen, wir waren hier noch gar nicht drin. Da will ich nochmal rein, bevor wir jetzt weitergehen. Hallo. Das war bestimmt eine ziemlich anstrengende Reise. Das hier ist der richtige Ort, um eure müden Knochen auszuruhen, bevor ihr wieder aufbricht. Okay. Und ja, ich bin auch ein bisschen Geld losgeworden.
Did you need something?
No, not really.
As you say.
Why aren't you training with 2 swords?
This is how I've always trained. 10,000 practice swings a day since I was a kid. I just wanted a single good swipe at Shigure. So I swung, and eventually just naturally got to this point.
That's incredible.
Not really. I need to be prepared to face Shigure at any moment. But I've been thinking I should up it to 100,000 swings.
100,000? Do you have any idea how much time that'll take?
Nah.
Even if you did 1 swing a second, you couldn't do that many in 1 day.
Oh? But 10 swings a second would do the trick.
Rokuro.
Even still, I know it would take more than 100,000 swings to be a match for Shigure. Not with 1 sword or with 2.
And you keep doing it despite knowing it's pointless? That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to defeat an undefeatable adversary. The whole damned idea is daft, as you put it. All I can do is recognize the fact and give it my best shot.
Well, that's one way of looking at it.
If only I could figure out how to stay up all night and still feel rested. Now there's a challenge I can't beat.
You need to go to bed. A lack of sleep will get you killed faster than a lack of practice.
You're right. I'll do that.
So, und jetzt ausgeschlafen auf Seereise, ja? Okay. Ich gehe da mal. So, nicht in diese Richtung, sondern in diese. Und dann schauen wir mal, wohin uns die Reise führt. Ja, ich weiß, nach Southgant, nach Südgant, aber trotzdem. Wohin genau? Hallo, Kapitän. Ja, warum zum Geier muss es ausgerechnet Isegant sein? Ah, der Sensefluch, natürlich. Segeln zwischen Kontinenten. Die Kontinente sind durch Seerouten miteinander verbunden. Wenn du zu einem anderen Kontinent reisen möchtest, dann sprich mit Benwick am Hafen, um mit der Wann Eltia dorthin zu fahren. Das Reisen auf diesen Weg kostet dich keinen Geld. Es ist also eine hervorragende Reisemöglichkeit. Okay. So, da haben wir jetzt unsere schnelle Reise. Wir können im Moment nur zwischen diesen 2 Punkten hier reisen, nicht irgendwo anders hin. Na dann düsen wir mal hin. Das wird schon.
I gotta say, you guys look less like pirates and more like a circus troupe.
Are you alright with having demons on board, Benwick?
Was bei ihm mit der
Not
Zirkustruppe?
remotely an issue.
Mit seinen
If you're
Ohren.
aboard this ship of misfits, you're a pirate. That's just our creed. At least, that's what the captain and the first mate always say.
Speaking of the captain, what's Eifried like?
Let's see. How do I put it? He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
Huh. A bearded sea?
Look, everybody on this ship is an outcast from society in some way. Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
So he's a kind man.
Well, would you say that the sea is kind? How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting. A lot.
Quite so. Some days he's calm and steady, and others he rages. He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to serve him. But that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eyfried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir? What's going on?
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Like sand?
Once, there was a great band of pirates who ruled the seas, but the disease spread through their ships and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right, Moggy Lou?
Oh, right! Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
I will.
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh? Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Echt mal, zauber dich einfach gesund.
Not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse.
The Reaper's curse?
Okay. So, also Kurs drastisch geändert.
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's Scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah, it's a wildflower called Salatoma. Its juice can cure the Corsair Scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Right. Now let's get going.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town?
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves. It's speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
We'll be back soon. You all remain on the ship.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Salatoma. Is this really going to be necessary?
What do you mean, Eleanor?
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm not worried. It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
Wenn es nur schrecklich schmeckt, ist ja nicht schlimm.
That Rokuro, always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that I'm a delicate maiden too? This is workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake!
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
Nee, das ist so
It's
ein
a way
Rapper.
of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act with honor.
You're saying that he was following this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man! I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
Okay, da geht doch was. Expedition ist zurück. So, und weiterschicken. So. Dann schauen wir mal. Was mit dir hier? Schambalo, das ist das, was wir vorhin auch schon hatten. Okay. Vorhin, letzte Folge.
bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Manacled? A prisoner?
You too? Yesterday, my nets pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one.
I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite, and it's bad for my heart.
You said it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's strange, too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
Just kidding! There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
You sure think of some crazy ideas. I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
That guy. He's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons sneaking up on us.
I think we'd notice if pirates or demons were around. No way they'd catch us unawares.
I can't tell if he's sharp or dull as a brick.
Also die Idee mit den Versuchskaninchen von Dämonen war gar nicht mal so verkehrt, oder? Ergibt durchaus Sinn. Ob das alles so ist, ja, kriegen wir vielleicht noch irgendwann raus. Ich muss ja immer Zeug einsammeln, an der Exorzisten hier vorbeilaufen. Was haben wir hier? Aha. Ein Lagerhaus. Du suchst das Glitzer, ne? Das ist da. Bitteschön, ich hab's für dich gesammelt. Gar kein Problem. So viel Zeug. So, ich gehe da mal. Ciao. Es gibt auch keine weitere Kiste hier in der Gegend. Das ist ganz gut. Dann kann ich ja nichts verpassen.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to it. Port Renede was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. so Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag.
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide the funds and resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring prosperity to Port Renede?
No. The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel, right about the time the town finished building the outer port. If only the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again, even if Port Renede became a bustling port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
Hä? So. Was gibt's denn da auf mit reinfallen? Ja. Kann doch gut sein. Na gut. Hallo, Stadt. Habe ich inzwischen wieder was getötet? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Aber es gibt neue. Nocksümpfe. Wagenwald. Lass mich ran, da kommen wir jetzt demnächst erst überall hin. Hallo, was geht hier ab?
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde assailed the castle?
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite, the best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
But what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how elite the guards may be, they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar. I understand your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Na, hoffen wir mal, ne? Gut. Jede Menge Zeug hier zum Einsammeln. Jede Menge. So, hier komme ich hier an die Katzkiste so ran. Oh, sieht gut aus. Krieg am Wassernorm in den Hut. Wie sieht ein Wassernorm in Hut aus? Ach du Scheiße. Mach's weg, mach's weg, mach's weg, mach's weg, ne? Oh Gott. Okay. Gibt's auch noch hier als... Oh Mann. Okay, ja gut. Es gibt Leute, die mögen das. Ich wohl eher nicht. Aber naja. Ich will da zur Kiste. Oh. Oh. So, und was machst du hier für Spielchen? Charakterkarten spielen. Regeln für Charakterkarten. Ziel ist es, passende Kartenpaare zu sammeln, um Wertungssets zu erhalten. Beginne, indem du eine Karte aus deinem Blatt wählst und sie auf dem Feld ausspielst. Passt ihre Farbe zu der Karte, die auf dem Feld liegt. Dann kannst du beide Karten in deinem Wertungsstapel aufnehmen. Wenn nicht, bleibt deine Karte auf dem Feld. Ziehe dann eine Karte, lege sie auf das Feld und fahr fort wie zuvor. Jede Karte gehört zu einem Wertungsset, das durch ein Symbol unten rechts auf der Karte angezeigt wird. Wertungsset bildest du durch das Sammeln einer bestimmten Anzahl Karten aus dem jeweiligen Set. Die Anzahl deiner Karten eines Sets siehst du auf der rechten Bildschirmseite. Hast du ein Set vervollständigt, kannst du die Runde beenden und Punkte für das Set erhalten. Du kannst die Runde auch fortsetzen, aber dann kannst du sie erst beenden und Punkte erhalten, wenn du ein weiteres Set komplettiert hast. Da kannst du mehr Punkte scheffeln, aber du riskierst auch, dass dein Gegner sein Set zuerst voll bekommt und die Runde für sich entscheidet. Wähle Wertungssets, um dir die Sets mit ihren Wertungen und den benötigten Anzahl anzusehen. Sieger ist der Spieler, der nach 3 Runden die meisten Punkte hat. Der Sieger erhält Tails-Münzen. Je mehr Punkte er hat, desto mehr Münzen gibt es auch. Okay, ja gut, probieren wir mal. Aber für Anfänger bitte. Es werden neue Karten ausgeteilt, weil sich 4 oder mehr Karten mit denselben Farben auf dem Feld oder im Blatt eines Spielers befinden. Okay. Okay, das heißt... Mit derselben Farbe hat er gesagt, ne? Also ich kann die Lilanen hier zum Beispiel ausspielen, ja? Da muss er dann auch mit dem Ding da unten passen, oder nicht? Damit es diese Wertungssets hat. Okay. Naja, passt nicht. Das sind alles weitere Tails-Charaktere, ne? Glaube ich. Da passt alles nicht. Dann nehmen wir das. Ja. Okay. Heldenspross. Was ist denn jetzt Heldenspross? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Berühmtheit 25 Punkte, Gesamt 25 Punkte. Habe ich jetzt gewonnen? Ich glaube ja, ne? Ja. War das jetzt auch gut? Ich habe keine Ahnung, ne? Treuer Verbündeter. Ah ja. Da gibt 6 Punkte. Habe ich jetzt nicht verstanden. Ich habe doch mehrfach 25 Punkte gekriegt. Also hätte ich da jetzt aussteigen müssen, aber was? Okay. Ich habe doch keine Ahnung, wer hier zu wem alles gehört. Dafür habe ich zu wenig Tales-Spiele gespielt. Ist so. Ich habe mal so gar keine Ahnung. Abtrünniger. Ah ja. Runde abschließen. 20 Punkte verdienen. Okay. Ist für mich in meiner Position pures Glück, weil ich nicht weiß, wer mit wem hier gut funktioniert quasi, ja. Jetzt habe ich nichts, was dazu passt. Okay. Nein, ich habe immer noch keine Ahnung, was ich hier tue. Ich hoffe auf mein Glück, dass ich einfach gleich gewinnen werde und gut ist. Tales of Eternia. Ah ja. War das auch ein Spiel? Ich habe keine Ahnung. So. Ich habe gewonnen. Möchte nicht nochmal. Aber danke. Okay. Was haben wir denn hier Schönes? Nicht so viel. Auch hier nicht. Okay. Ich könnte natürlich das Gasthaus benutzen, aber ich muss es nicht. Oh, eine Kiste. Drängt das Leben kann ich zerstören. Kriege ich auch keine Materialien von. Schade. Ich meine, wir haben die Dinger voll. Ich hätte es auch drin lassen können, einfach nur wegen...
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard that a swarm of demons attacked the palace and killed the high priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the exorcist let that happen?
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters twice the size of any man. They had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes. They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
If the demons were that terrible, no wonder the exorcist couldn't deal with them.
Some rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth. We should be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes, huh? Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you too.
Okay. Haben sie alle Angst. Gut so, weiter so. So. Dann gehen wir mal zum Sternchen. Ich als Moviestar. Ach nee. Ach, da ist auch noch ein Glitzer. Leuchte.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Salatoma flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the Corsair's Scourge by any chance.
Natürlich.
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days ago. I want to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Understandable, but unfortunately, I'm out of stock right now.
How can you be out of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest, where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
They what? Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
From what little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only 1 will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back alive.
First the Corsair's Scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's Curse, eh?
I could try to order some from other towns, but if you're already on day 3, it might not make it in time.
But if we go to the Warg Forest, the Salatoma will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're going to the forest.
Auf in den Wald. Jo. Da ist ein großer Bereich. Ich würde sagen, ich kümmere mich als allererstes hier um den Dämon Stufe Rot. Was seid ihr eigentlich für Schlammbeutel?
Hey, Laphicet. What's the Reaper's Curse Magilu was talking about?
Supposedly, Aizen's presence has the power to bring misfortune to the people around him.
Is that some sort of special Moloch power or something?
It's worse than mere misfortune. At Vortigern, there was a sudden mass outbreak of demon blight, and many of his fellow crew died on his watch.
I find that a little hard to believe, honestly.
The Reaper's Curse is all too real. It was the Reaper's Curse that tore me from you and got me captured by Miss Magilu.
Oh, is that so?
I missed you so much. The hazy halcyon days when I would blow on your cheeks to make your tears dry up.
Hey, that's not...
It must be destiny that we've been reunited. How I wish I could return to your side once more.
Do what you want. I don't care.
Really?
I won't stop you. Maybe she wants a Moloch who freely divulges a young girl's secrets.
I'm fine, thank you very much. I've already got Laphicet to look after as it is.
Aw, no fair! Is he the one who blows on your tears now when you cry?
He most certainly does not. And as of right now, you're a stranger to me.
Dam. Tut mir ja schon fast leid.
What?
Just so we're clear, Laphicet will do no blowing on any cheeks.
Of course not. I mean, not that it ever happened in the first place anyway. Just forget it.
You Yet another victim of the Reaper's curse!
Schön. So. Bis noch weit zum Code-Rot-Dämon. Wenn ich so weiterlaufe, auf jeden Fall. Was wollt ihr denn? Die Hexe und ihr Schlammbeutel, weißt du? Schlammklumpen, nicht Beutel.
Eleanor, are you feeling all right? Yes, for now at least. I'm glad for that. But please remember, the Reaper's curse is no joke. Is Isen's curse even real? I'm having trouble believing in it.
You never know. Talk like that might give you a stomachache, or a blister, or a bug might fly into your mouth.
A bug?
Miss Muggyloo, please stop making up things just to scare Madame Eleanor. Like when you said that 4 Navy warships tried to detain the Von Eltia and disappeared without a trace. Or that Eisen made a stopover on an island and the men there caught demon blight. Or that a man bumped into his shoulder and started laughing and died from suffocation.
Please stop. That's even more frightening.
That's a pack of lies. It was 7 warships. Everyone on the island, not just men, caught demon blight. And the guy who bumped into me died from hiccups.
Hold me.
But as far as the Corsair's Scourge goes, you don't need to worry. Just drink the Solitoma juice and you'll be fine.
Assuming they're in bloom.
Yeah, there is that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah, das wird schon. So, jetzt den ersten Kampf, den wir machen, ist dann hier gegen Super Duper Dämon. Na, das wird ja lustig. Aber mal schauen. Hallo Super Duper Dämon. Ich muss hier mal ganz kurz eine Kiste öffnen, dann kümmere ich mich um dich. X-Pike, okay.
Are we ready for this?
Guck mal, meine SA geht jetzt auch auf 4. Krass. Okay. Ja, ich habe auch ein paar neue Artists mit reingepackt, die wir so vorher noch nicht hatten. Ich dachte mir so, ja, man kann ja mal gucken, was es so bringt. Sag mal, kannst du jetzt mal das sein lassen hier? Da. Das hat nicht so viel Schaden gemacht. Dafür, dass wir jetzt Zeug abgegradet haben und so, machen wir jetzt gefühlt sehr wenig Schaden. Könnte auch am Gegner liegen. Weil er blockt ja auch sehr viel ab. Anderen Gegner haben wir ja nicht, ne? Nee. Jo, ja, ist ja gut. Ich glaube, ich habe mich verschlimmbessert. Oder aber der Gegner an sich ist halt einfach eine Ecke anders. Alles ist möglich. Okay. Wollen Sie mal nicht rum, ja? Ich habe einen neuen Kochlevel erreicht. Wow. Jetzt ist natürlich auch die Frage, muss ich da in diese Höhle-Dingens rein oder muss ich wohin? Ich hab doch keine Ahnung. Auf jeden Fall gibt es hier einen Speicherpunkt. Ja, dann würde ich mal sagen, wir nutzen den Speicherpunkt, um jetzt hier nochmal eine Aufnahmepause gleich zu machen. Kampftutorial. Was? Warum? Gib Verbündeten im Kampf Befehle und drücke schnell R3, um sie zu widerrufen. Halte R3 gedrückt und drücke L1. Alles geben. Okay. Sachen gibt's. Ich glaube, das war jetzt auf den fast Toten, ne? Egal. Okay, also, ja, wir machen schon normalen Schaden. Der Gegner an sich war vorhin halt ein bisschen anstrengender. Daran muss es gelegen haben. Denke ich mal.
I'm not a fan of long, scary things.
Have you looked in a mirror lately?
You really go crazy with all that paper.
You think I'm the one that's going crazy?
Aha. Okay, gut, ich lasse das mal so stehen, ne? So, und dann gehen wir jetzt hier in Aufnahmepause und sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge. Hier geht es in die Noogsümpfe. Da müssen wir auch noch hier irgendwie so Vieh töten. Es ist ja nicht verkehrt, dass wir jetzt hier sind. Wahrscheinlich geht es nach ganz oben dann zum Waldstück da hinten weiter, wo auch die Blumen wehen. Blumen blühen, nicht Blumen wehen. Ja, aber das und mehr dann in der nächsten Folge von Tales of Berseria. Bis dahin viel Spaß noch. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis dann.